Hi all, I wanted to make a simple video on a two indicator strategy that will probably help people who are just starting out in trading. In this strategy, I'll show both uh, a calmer way to trade and a more aggressive way to trade. So both settings will be shown. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's proceed. So let's go to our chart straight. This is how the chart looks. I've got Nifty 50 both on the left and on the right hand side. There's a slight difference between the two. On the right hand side, this one is a way calmer kind of way of doing things. It's a more it's a little safer way of doing things. And on the left, I've got a slightly more aggressive stance. So first, let's go to the safer one. All right. So here we have got two indicators in use. The first one is called about the script. It's called Octopus Nest Strategy. Okay. And the second indicator is called about the script. It's called Automatic Fibonacci with Golden Ratio. When you do a search over here, it'll come up like this. I'll show you. Automatic Fibonacci retracement plus golden ratio by I am the octopus. All right, I've been trying to do a lot of search. I'm looking for the perfect indicator when it comes to golden ratio. I've still not come across it. If you want to know what golden ratio is, Google it. A lot of stuff in the world is actually working on golden ratio. Even human body is on golden ratio. Leonardo da Vinci described what the golden ratio is. A lot of great people know, even the shells in the sea work on the golden ratio. So just Google what a golden ratio is and it will come up. So I've been trying to find indicators based on golden ratio. This came up and this came up, even though they are not exactly what I was looking for, but they are quite good in their own right. All right. This also, if you search, it'll come up like this. Octopus Nest Strategy. Just click over here. It'll go to your favorites. All right. So these two indicators are over here. Now, the first setting is this line. The first octopus nest is giving you the moving average line. If you make this reset settings, it'll look something like this, which is not bad, but I don't want such a complicated view. So what I do is I'll go to the settings. I don't want this PSARs. PSARs is providing all these dots of up and down. I don't want that. I don't want this bar colors, because I'm not liking the bar colors it's giving me, so I don't want it. I would rather see the natural bar colors. And the only other thing that I want to see is EMA, and I want it in blue, and I want the thickness to be 2, and I want all EMAs to be in a single color. So I'll select blue for everything and make the thickness 2. That's it. All right, and then I'll go right at the bottom and I'll unselect these two. So with that, I get this line. This line is nothing but EMA 101. If you add EMA 101, you will get, sorry, I should go to the settings and make, if you add exponential moving average, it basically comes by default at 9. If you go make this 101, and you go to the style section and make it white or something so that it's more visible, you will find that the 101 and the blue line is running same. So basically that blue line is nothing but EMA 101. The reason I'm not using EMA and using this indicator is some people may want to experiment further. There are a lot of options you can try. All right, you can try the input section, meddle with it a little and see if you can come out with better settings. I'm not going to meddle with it in this video because I like this current settings the way it is. So, but that's the reason I've chosen this indicator, because there is scope for you to further enhance it. All right, the other indicator at the bottom is, as I told you, Fibonacci by Octopus. This, if you do reset settings, it'll look something like this. So what do we not want? We don't want these messages on top and bottom. We'll take out the tables. We will take out this. We will take out this. And in the input section, we can't actually make any changes. We will leave everything the way it is. You can actually take out these labels also if you don't want to see them. It'll look like this, but I leave the labels on because I know this is 0.5 and then it works for me. I know this is a 0 line, this is 0.5, and so on and so forth. So it works for me. I like to see the labels on screen. These tables and these bottom two I disable. I actually even can't change colors in this. It is what it is. I leave it at that. It is a very simple Fibonacci retracement kind of a indicator, but for what it is, it's very basic and it's very good. All right, it does not show too many things, but what it shows decently. So with that, the setup is complete. We are not even going to use any bottom indicators. I've been using this for 2-3 days and I've realized this setup is a very neat and clean, safe setup. Now, why do I call it safe? Because you see this line over here. If I do another setup, it catches this up move earlier, but this does not catch it earlier. Apart from that, if you notice over here, most of the things are the same, but only this up move it's not catching earlier. Now, if you want to go a little more aggressive in these, what I will do is I will get rid of this top indicator. So in this case, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just disabling it. I'm assuming that you don't need that. Fibonacci retracement will be Fibonacci retracement. And then what you can do is you can add an indicator, like just type in 3 EMA, and you will not 3 EMA cross, you will get an indicator that looks like this. I'll show you. This one, 3 EMA, all right? Just 3, no space and EMA. This is the one. You will get that. Now what I have gone ahead and done is, by default, it comes with some other settings. If I do reset settings, it comes like this, where it is showing you EMA 10, 50 and 200. I don't want that. What I've done is I'm using 26, 34 and 55. That's it. And I'm giving it some colors that I like. So basically when I change the colors, I'll disable these two. I get something like this. So over here, what I've done is 26 is yellow, 34 is blue, and 55 is darker blue, because don't go by this 10, 50 and 200. The input change is done over here. It's 26, 34 and 55. If I choose the 55 HL2, then it becomes absolutely NSDT HAMA settings, but I don't want to do that. I will leave everything on close. 26 is speed by Zimmerman setting, 34 is CMEMA trend bars, and 55 is NSDT HAMA. So I'm using all the 3 EMA settings over here. Now you see this one is over here catching later than all of this, because this is 101 and this is 26, 34 and 55. It's your choice. The most aggressive is 26. Little less aggressive is CMEMA trend bars, which is at 34. Little lesser than that is NSDT HAMA at 55. And then we have this one at 101. It depends on what you want to do. Choice is yours. So in both the sites, I'm using Nifty 50 5 minutes time frame. Both are showing the same index. One is working with EMA 101, and the indicator being used for that is called Octopus Nest strategy. And at the bottom, we are using an indicator which is standard in both the sides. It's called automatic Fibonacci retracement plus golden ratio by Octopus. All right, so that Fibonacci is common to both. On the right hand side is showing me one single EMA, which is approximately working at 101 setting. On the left hand side, I'm using 3 EMAs. Here again, you have the choice. You can go and disable whatever you don't want. So if you just want to work with 26, do that. If you just want to work with 34, do this. If you just want to work with 55, then do this. It's your choice. If you want to see all 3, this is 26, 34, 55, because the settings are over here: 26, 34, 55. 26, I told you, is speed by Zimmerman. 34 is CMEMA trend bars. 55 is the setting for NSDT HAMA. All 3 you can have over here, and give yourself a triple confirmation if you so desire. Or you can have a strategy when it goes past 2, you enter or something like that. Do whatever you want. You have the option of using up to 3 indicators with this. So here we are not using any bottom indicator. We are only playing with Fibonacci on top along with EMAs. If you clean it up, it look like this. Now it depends on you. You want the safer bet, which is this, or you want to be able to go aggressive and probably even go with 26. You don't even want to see 34 and 55. So just do this. Just work with 26. That itself is good. See how early it catches it over here. It's almost catching it here, whereas the 101 is catching over here. Over here, they are more or less the same. It's only in this recovery. See, I like this because this after 3 o'clock, I would have anyways not traded. My limit is 230. After 230, I kind of avoid trading. So in my view, I find the right hand side better, safer. But there are some people who would want to be a little more aggressive. For them, 26 may be a better setting. Or you want to have 34, you can do that. Middle is 34, or last one is 55. 55 is still halfway of this. This is 101, this is 55. All right, choose whatever you want. All three are very, very good EMA settings. Depends on what you want, or just work with two. Say like 26 and 34. Forget about the 55, because 55 will get closer to this 101. Just work with two. Have a double confirmation. Say you don't need a triple confirmation, right? Have a double confirmation. Say tell yourself, once it is below 2 moving averages, I will go short, and once it's above 2 moving averages, I will go long. Works great. All right, so we are just using Fibonacci because you see it helps. Fibonacci helps quite a bit. Let me switch to Bank Nifty and show you. If when you are working during the course of the day, you'll see over here also it's bouncing off from Fibonacci. Those lines on the screen gives you a kind of a visual reference. Here you see it has fallen so far. It is exactly bounced from this reference. Here it goes over here, and then it exactly comes down from this. So these Fibonacci retracement levels actually work. The one that we use in our member section is far more advanced. It is automated, but this also is pretty good at a basic level. If somebody is just starting out and just wants to use 2 indicators, this is a fantastic setup. Can't get better than this in my view. Simple, nice, and effective. Let's see how mid cap was doing today. Look at that. Up, up, and away. So if this was mid cap and this was Nifty, it'll look something like this. Mid cap will look like this. From the very start, it was going up. Nifty looks something like this. It depends on you, whatever you want to see. Maybe you want to see Bank Nifty on the left and Nifty on the right. Choose whatever you want to see, or you may want to see a single index on both the screens for a double, triple confirmation. Do that. All right, but these 2 indicators are pretty good, especially for people who are starting out, who want to be on the safer side, are not too aggressive, want to take 1 trade a day or maximum 2 trades a day. This is very good for those kind of people. All right, I wanted to make a simple video with simple stuff. So this is that video with simple stuff. 2 indicator setup, no complications. Works very good, especially for Indian indices. Whether it works for Bitcoin or not, I don't know. Let's just try. I don't trade Bitcoin, so I can't tell you. Maybe it works. I'm not too sure. This is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Maybe I should just change the time frame to 15 minutes or maybe 30 minutes. I'm not too sure, guys. I don't trade Bitcoin, so I'm not the right person. Neither do I trade Forex. I'm either in commodity or in indices. All right, so I'll end this video on that note, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member by clicking on the join button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your family and friends. Please give our videos a like so that it encourages us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description in all our videos. I've also now given the physical links of the items I use myself or recommend in the description section of Amazon. I've got a very long list of things that I either use myself or recommend. Have a look at that. If you find anything interesting from there, go ahead and purchase it from there. If you do that, I get a small commission. So just trying to make whatever can work. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.